Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I just got done with a move from Orlando to Panama City Beach, and I got one of them job things, so I have a little less time on my hands. So right now the Aquila is printing in the background. One of the problems I ran into with the Aquila is that there's not enough bed clips and the bed moves around. So I designed some new bed clips. I'll show them to you. I also designed some corner clips. I'm going to print those out in a bit. For measurement, I got myself a digital caliper. This one's made by Nico, or Nico, however you pronounce it. But good brand, good reviews. I had to go for the 12-inch because 6-inch is just not enough to measure the things I'm trying to measure. So without further ado, let's get into it. So originally I actually printed out some other clips that I found on Thingiverse, and they're these clips right here. These actually work pretty well, but only for a few prints, because when the bed warms up, it warms up the filament, and then it ends up looking like that. And then it's no longer useful. It doesn't hold the bed plate down, and it moves around again. Now that the print's done, let's check this out. This is just the bed clip. It's very simple. A little blemish right there. Not a big deal. But the prints come out really good. I just printed straight upright. Alright, you see that? Yeah, there you go. That's good. Compared to this one, it's significantly smaller. It doesn't get in the way of the extruders. And it fits perfectly. I actually have one on here right now. Here, check it out. So you can see right there. Right, so get it in. There you go. That's it. Alright, here's a glimpse of the print so far. I'm just using regular PLA, but the settings I use is from 3D Print SOS. He does a lot of cool videos. I watch like all of them. And his settings for the Aquila are perfect. I barely ever get failed prints. Alright, so let me show you how I work this. I use Fusion 360. They give you a free one when you're a student. And I was a student, so I have a year free. So start off with a sketch. I like the dimensions to be 1 inch by 1 inch. And then we're going to create another triangle off the corner, rectangle off the corner. And for this one, we'll go 20 millimeters by 20 millimeters. So we're going to extrude the sides. We're going to extrude it to 12 because when I measured out the side of the plate, the bed plate, it's about 6.5 millimeters. So double that, it's about 12, because I want it to be slightly smaller so you get a tight grip on there. And then we're going to extrude this from the bottom to create the cavity. So I want 3 millimeters on each side. So we'll go up 9, and then we'll do it one more time to get the base 3. And that's pretty much the basic structure of it. However, it is slightly, right now the gap is about 6 millimeters, but it is slightly bigger. The bed plate width is slightly bigger than 6 millimeters, so we're going to make a little gap so it has room for movement. To do that, we're going to do another sketch on one of the sides. I'm just going to match it. I'm just going to try to match up the rectangle here. And then once the rectangle is done, I'm going to put these lines off the side. About 0.5 millimeters, so it's a expansion of a total of 1 millimeter in the back to 7 millimeters. Now we're just going to take some lines to create an angle. Now since I don't want to do multiple extrusions, I'm just going to use the scissor tool and get rid of the original rectangle lines. So now we have this little trapezoid. Put the body back in, and then we're just going to extrude it out. You can see it's kind of in the middle, and it's not even both ways. So I'm just going to do 2 extrudes. So on one side, it looks like we're going to need 13 millimeters. That one's good. And then for the other side, a negative, oh, that's way too far. Too far, not far enough. That looks good, 7.5. So we have one side done, now we gotta get to the other side. Do a new sketch, same thing on the other side, create a rectangle, put the lines for 0.5, make a trapezoid, use the scissor tool to get rid of the original rectangle lines, and then we're going to extrude again. So we're going to extrude it out one side, and on the other I'm going to try to match it up as close as I can. It looks like 7.35 is the winner, and that's pretty good. Now I don't like all these all the sharp edges, so I'm going to fillet all them. Plus that's less material that I have to use to print. We'll go with 10 on this side, that looks good. Do the two outside edges, and yeah, 5 looks good. And then finally the back, keep it at 5. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to save this as an STL file, throw it on the printer, see what happens. Alright, so the print's done. There you go. Nice and clean. Took about 30 minutes to print this, but if it doesn't fit, I'm full of shit, so let's see. A little tight, that's how we want it, and oh yes, perfect. Alright, I'm super happy with the way this turned out. The corner clip actually printed perfectly and fit perfectly on the first print. So saved a lot of filament and a lot of work. It's awesome. So if you guys want to print your own for the bed clip or the corner clips, I'll put the link below to the Thingiverse. If you don't want to print it and you just want to buy it, I'll also put a link to my Etsy and you can purchase it off of there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.